He got 75 6-0s in his paperwork telling on him.
You said how many? Big U.
75.
Big U has been locked up for 6, almost 7 months now. And I can't lie to y'all, the more time that passes, the worse his case gets. I covered this when it initially happened, and him, Loose Cannon, Brick Baby, and a ton of other Rollin 60s Crips were indicted and arrested. Big U was indicted on 43 federal charges. His charges included racketeering, extortion, robbery, fraud and embezzlement, tax evasion, human trafficking, and failure to file tax returns. And those are just some of the things that he was charged with. Now, prosecutors claim that he ran a criminal enterprise from 2010 to 2025 when he was arrested in March, right? They have wiretap evidence, financial records, witness testimony. If I remember correctly, they had like 60 gigabytes of electronic evidence against him, and they have an absolute shit ton of evidence linking him to a murder that happened in 2021 in Las Vegas. The victim was an artist that was signed to Big U's label Unique Music, right? This is all stuff I've covered on my channel, but it's been 6-7 months since we talked about it. So they've got Big U on these big charges. Bro has been sitting in jail waiting on trial. And even though Big U himself has expressed a desire to proceed with trial without delay, a bunch of his co-defendants have filed paperwork that have caused significant delays. The trial was supposed to start in May of 2025. I think now it's been pushed back to May of 2026, and it was pushed back so his co-defendants' attorneys would have time to prepare for the case. And it looks like that might be a bad thing for Big U because, according to WAC 100, Big U has actually tried to reach out to him in an attempt to have WAC 100 or somebody affiliated with WAC intimidate witnesses, right? Apparently there's 75 Rollin 60 Crip members that have lined up at the detectives' doors ready to spill the beans and tell police everything that they know about Big U. 75 cooperators is crazy. Most people don't even have $75, but Big U got 75 people ready to testify against him. And again, that's according to WAC, who said that Big U made an effort to reach out to him to try to have WAC, I guess, leak who these 75 snitches are. Y'all listen to what WAC said.
I get a call today. Big U sent a call to me, right? 3 things. They say, whack. Big U say on 60 Crip, you 600 ain't nowhere, none of his paperwork. They ain't never questioned you. You ain't got nothing to do with nothing. He gonna clear that up. That's cool. I don't need him to clear it up because he know it wasn't there. 2, he said I'd already tripped on due Sims before I got locked up, so that can't speak for me. 3, I need your help because 75 6-0s is in my paperwork telling on me. See, this would come with running the hood and outside at the park. See, WAC ain't finna let a dummy make me a dummy. He got 75 6-0s in his paperwork telling on him.
You said how many? Big U.
75. So you know he needs my assistance. You know what he want me to do.
What, be the lawyer?
Expose.
Oh,
All right, so you hear what WAC 100 is saying. He's saying that Big U reached out to him to let him know that there were 75 members of the 60s that was willing to cooperate against Big U. First off, if that's true, Big U is cooked. Yeah, you might be able to get away from 1 witness testimony or maybe even 2, but 75? Nah, bro, it's game over, right? But I find this interesting because if y'all remember the original court paperwork that I read on this channel, WAC 100 was listed in that paperwork as being basically Big U's arch nemesis. Like I'm pretty sure that's literally how they phrased it in the court paperwork. Big U and WAC 100 have been beefing for a couple of years now. According to the feds, they were running similar operations inside of LA. His blood counterpart. That's how they said it in the court paperwork. His blood counterpart, right? And I find this interesting because they have beef. So Big U being in a position where he doesn't trust anybody in his gang more than he trusts Whack 100 right now is crazy. Second, Big U reaching out to Whack 100 to basically try to get him to dox these witnesses is insane behavior because he is currently locked up. If these 75 witnesses truly are cooperating, I don't see how this contact with Whack 100 and trying to get the names out can't be seen as some form of witness intimidation, especially if those 75 people start disappearing, right? Like that's a whole lot of bodies to try to get rid of. And it kind of feels like if Big U did reach out to Whack 100 for this, it's so that Whack 100 can put their names in the streets and the streets can do what they do. And if something like that did happen, now that Whack 100 has went public with this information that Big U's trying to leak these people's names, if something does start happening to those 75 witnesses, I don't see how that won't be evidence in his case as well. Like Whack said, if that's true, there probably is a superseding indictment of some sort that is gonna come that'll probably include charges for doing that. Now, I don't know how he tried to contact Whack 100. Did he do it through a jail phone? If he did, that was stupid. Did he do it through like a kite, right? Like he gave a message to somebody else relayed that message outside the prison walls. I don't know how the means of communication was, but if he did it over a jail phone call, that's even worse.
I seen on the internet you said they said you reached out to you today.
Now he hit Kitty Kingpin
Yeah.
and he tore the visiting room up last week.
Is that right? With who?
No, his attorney came and seen him and showed him some new shit. You know how that go.
Oh, he went ham.
Yeah, because it was somebody real close that flipped on him. But
Broke his heart.
yeah. You know how that go. And but he tell Kitty Kingpin, he said, I ain't gonna front. Nothing in my case got nothing to do with the internet. You know, they've been on it since 2011.
Yeah, I can imagine so.
They've been on since 2011, so I can see some superseding shit coming because now you got to factor in Atlanta.
Right.
At that point, right?
Yeah.
So he says, I can't front. It ain't no mention of the internet in my shit.
Right.
Ain't no mention of the Whack 600, Eddie, none of that shit. He said, but it's 75 rolling 60 so far telling on him, right? So
is it anybody up high?
No, he's sending it out here because he want to get it to Eddie Boy. He know if he get it to Eddie Boy, you know Eddie Boy gonna bring it to us, right?
Right.
But here go the thing. He's over there calling Eddie Boy, telling Eddie Boy, bro, don't release them names, they're gonna have the hood looking bad. See, this is why the streets is dead.
Yeah.
They willing to just look, don't talk about it, because we don't get them niggas out of there. Just don't say nothing, because how it's gonna have the hood looking.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna just keep
you
it
get what I'm telling you?
A lot of hoods is doing that because we're coming home bogus.
A lot of niggas is coming home, but that's why they talking this 50-50 yard shit. Man, it's 7 out of 10 rolling from them yards.
Yeah, that's right. A fact.
But where it's gonna get dangerous at is
Hitting the block.
if he make the decision to get out, because he know about every cold case from 84 to 2025.
Now, on the flip side of this, you got Big U telling Whack 100 he wants to get these names out. If Whack 100 would have complied, Whack 100 would have been complicit in the crimes that Big U is committing by trying to intimidate these witnesses. So I don't know, maybe it's a way for Big U to try to get Whack caught up because we know that they don't get along. Maybe Whack is lying. We heard him say in that phone call, you know, he kind of hinted at, well, if Big U decides to start flipping, you know, he knows about every cold case from 1989 to 2025. So this could also be Whack trying to spin his own agenda on it. But Whack most definitely the most police person I ever seen, bruh. Like, how are you gonna openly say that this man knows about every cold case from 1989 to 2025 when you know damn well that's gonna have the police looking sideways and wanting to question him about that? You done implicated him by saying he knows about it. I don't know. The whole situation is crazy, but if true, it's not looking good for Big U right now. 75 people set to testify against you or wanting to or willing to testify against you. It's crazy work, bro, but that's what we got. That's the story. Y'all got to let me know what y'all think about it in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, tap the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. And as always, it's been fun rocking with y'all, man. I'm out.